We're back. So, how you feeling? There's a lot, isn't it? You thought maybe it was just fun. If I learn how to do a funnel, techniques, the philosophy will always be the same. The techniques will change. So we're going to talk a little bit about philosophy, what it is that you get to give. You may title it as value. David Roberts does such an amazing job at this. I'm just kind of the sidekick here. I'm Tonto, because I'm going to give you it from my perspective. Are you okay with that? You're going to be able to provide a service. You're going to be able to stand tall and provide a service, and people will pay for it and they'll buy the service. Do you know why they'll rebuy? Because of the value they got. Nothing is overpriced. It's undervalued. This program is worth $10,000. But again, because of competition out there and name recognition and all of that stuff, if you knew how much Jenna influenced all of these other products and programs and situations, you'd be like, oh, dang! It's because of the value she's willing to give. See, they can't buy value. Value is part of who you are becoming. Value is the experiences you've had in life. Nobody wants to know what you know. They want to learn they want to know what you've learned from what you know. That's what value is. See, I'm giving you value here right now. I'm sharing with you my 54 years of experience. Well, I wasn't speaking on stage when I was born, but very close. I was on TV when I was 4 talking. I probably wasn't coherent, but I was talking. I used to run up to the front of the room when my dad was doing presentations, and I would imitate my dad. I'd go, well, let me ask you a question. And people would laugh. I'd show up for the laughter. What's the value that's going to come through? What's the value that's going to sit with them, that's going to weave its way through their brain, down into their heart, and they're just going to go, I like them. See, that's value. How many of you have a favorite restaurant? I like them. How many of you have a favorite music? A favorite song. I like that. It gives you value. It moves you at a cellular level. It just inspires you. So what is the unique value? We talked about your secret sauce, what you do well. Now here I dare you to go back and ask those same people, and this might be in a private message. Listen, you said I do X, Y, and Z well. I didn't even know that. I kind of knew it. Maybe you didn't want to admit it. But go back and ask them this. This is a little bit tougher. Go back and ask them this. You said I did, so I'll share my experience. I went out and asked, and people said, you're a great storyteller. That's my unique story. I can tell stories probably better than most. Then I said, what does that do for you? And they said, well, when I watch you tell a story, I can make mine a little simpler, and it makes me feel better about being able to go out and do a Facebook Live, to go out and do a training, to stand in front of an audience and say, I'm a little nervous. Can I count on you to all help me if I need it? And now you put the audience at ease. That is tremendous value. Is that making sense? This isn't going to be a long video because this is really about you doing more investigation and more. Actually, you're going to have to ask people, because if it's not jumping out at you, what people value in you? Why are people valuing your relationship? Can I let you in on a little marketing secret here? This is from a farm boy from Ohio. The reason people buy from you isn't for your product. It's to be able to brag that they bought your product. See, that's the initial value. The reason they'll buy again is because you took that value from them saying, well, I bought this book. How many of us have a book we never read? I'm not using this as an example anymore. I've bought books I've never read. I bought tapes I've never read. Well, that'd be a tough one to do, huh? I'll figure that one out later. Maybe that's why I read them. When people consume your product, the reason they'll come back is not because of being able to brag anymore. It's because of the value they got from the services, product, conversation you provided them. Does that make sense? I hope it does. David's probably got I know David's got an incredible version of this particular. Make sure you go watch his video. Make sure you dive in. I hope you're taking notes. So let me ask you this. Inside the community here, when you get onto the next training and the next call, what's one thing that's jumped out at you from this program? What's one thing that sinks in you in time and space that you go, that was important? Because that will be value. I appreciate you all so much. I'll see you where? On the next video.